Hey everyone! In the last episode, we began transforming the mountainous area of the Emerald Coast Reserve. Today, we're taking that vision even further by expanding the reclaimed ruins, creating immersive new habitats, and welcoming the colossal Titanosaurus to the reserve. We'll also be adding a few new residents to our open aviary, making this reclaimed sanctuary feel more alive than ever. With every new structure and every stone wall, this forgotten facility is starting to feel like a true sanctuary reclaimed by nature. And welcome back to the Emerald Coast Reserve. And before we begin today's episode, I'd like to take a moment to honor the incredible Sam Neill. His portrayal of Dr. Alan Grant inspired generations of dinosaur fans, including myself. So I am forever grateful and thankful for the unforgettable memories and the passion he brought to Jurassic Park and many other movies that he's done. So I would like to say,
there are no unimportant tasks.
Rest in peace, Samuel.
Small problems can snowball.
And the timing on George Lampert,
so let's get on this,
my
man.
guy. So what I wanted to do to maybe honor him in our park is I saw someone created a memorial build here. And I thought this is perfect. So I was thinking definitely we could place it around. I wanted it to be near the water and have its own little area as well. So since we're near the entrance and we have a really nice view of the water right here, the ocean, I'll probably place it right there because from this view it looks wonderful. And they did such an incredible job on this. Really like what they've done here. Such a great way to honor him. So we'll place this, I think, right about there. Yeah, I like that. The way the water looks in the backdrop right behind the sign. And they created a little scene right in front of it, which I think is so cool. I love that. Very nice. So that will forever be right there. And I really like the look of that. I think eventually we could probably add some foliage around it. Scenery, environment. Question is, what would fit best? I could place this myself too, but I want to see if maybe get some. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. Have that come all the way out to there. Yeah. Okay. Just makes it a little bit more complete. I'm really in awe of what they've created here. It's really nice. And the way that looks right there as a helicopter comes right in from Havenport Park. Wow. Okay. Alright, so we'll do that. I still need to figure out what to do with these open patches. I have a few ideas, but I really want to make them complete. And something I realized is, as we've been continuing building this whole reserve out, is I have not been adding toilets at all. Or restrooms. So I took one from the workshop. We placed it right there. I really like the simplicity of this build. And then we also need to place one in the ruins, which is going to be our focus of today's episode. And anything that is brought from the workshop, like the Sam Neill Memorial, as well as the restrooms, and then anything we place over there, I will, as usual, have them in the description for you guys to download yourself, because I highly recommend you guys I highly recommend you guys check them out yourself. They really are incredible. Okay, so everything looks good here. And we also got two new species in the game. And I have an idea for the Minmi. They're so cute. Oh, that's so cool. And then we do have the Torosaurus, I believe. Yeah. Love the addition of this guy. This is really cool. And then the male version with the larger crest and even the larger horns. They're so cool. Wow. Okay. So I can't wait till we get those guys added in. For sure, the Minmi, hope I'm saying it right. I'm thinking about adding a, forget the name. It's the encounter. Yep. This guy. So something like that right here. We'll get that in the next episode where we build out a whole enclosure for the guests to interact with. But today, we're going to try finishing up our ruins area. I'm really looking forward to it because I think there's going to be... I think we're going to be able to really create an epic scene here. I was thinking about making some kind of not advertisement, there's a different word I'm trying to think about, but some way to really hype up guests to that they're entering a new part of the reserve, and it's definitely a unique area, especially with these ruined walls that Evolution created, which we're also going to try to use a few more of the pieces that she made. This has been such a helpful kit. I can't be more thankful and grateful for her creating this. Just like the last episode, we'll have this linked in the description as well. But we'll definitely continue on with that. And then I'm still trying to figure out how to continue my build of the monorail station. I've synced, of course I've used her walls, but I've been trying to custom make my own monorail station that I've never done before, and not sure why I was struggling with saying it, and trying to blend it in the best way, like adding these towers right here. But we're gonna keep playing around with it and make it more appropriate for that area. But today we are gonna add our Titanosaurus, I believe. Hopefully I'm saying that right, as well as something here. And I already have it planned out. I'm debating if we're gonna add it right away, but we'll get to that. Maintenance facility, shouldn't they be able to do this themselves? Why are they not just self-maintaining? Over here, I did add a dome viewing gallery. Another thing I took off the workshop, someone created this epic looking dome with the new Rebirth DLC. And then the entry point is right here. Everything, oh my gosh. I don't remember what video it was, but someone was talking about the driving habits and mannerisms of the staff in this game. In Jurassic Evolution 3. Find a route. Buddy, you just gotta... There you go.
I have control.
How hard was that? So... I was saying something. Someone was mentioning about the whole driving habits of these guys in this game, and if they'll maybe bring that over to Planet Zoo 2. I hope not. I worry about that, to be honest. I really do. It makes me nervous the way they drive in this game. Alright, let's go ahead and synthesize our first species here, and then once they're in there, we can really start to create that environment. Okay. Should be Titanosaurus. What did I say earlier? Titanosaurus? Yeah, that's not right. Titanosaurus. Alright, and wow. That looks really cool. We'll continue on with the random generation here, or modification, and begin. This space is going to be way too small for them, so we'll try to get them out of there as fast as we can. 2 minutes? Okay. Alright, that's fine. No worries. No worries. And in the last episode, you guys saw we created this open aviary, another build inspired by evolution. She's very, very, not just really good at creating these type of scenes and figuring out the game mechanics for Jurassic Evolution, but very helpful in allowing many of us to play around with the new mechanics and trying to figure out what we can create for ourselves, because we were again able to do the same over here, and then we just made a small little waterfall scene as a backdrop. But I have been thinking about if the space is enough. I really want to add another species into this. Can I do that from right here? We can. I'm thinking about adding the Quetzalcoatlus. Really love these guys. I just want to make sure that they don't have any... Okay. So they shouldn't have a problem with our buddies here. Yeah. Oh, okay, so they do like... Alright. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Man, the sound that they make. Imagine hearing that in person. Okay, so hopefully that doesn't become an issue for space. We may need to add contraceptives to either these guys or the Quetzalcoatlus. Definitely said that wrong. But these guys are incredible. Alright. Hopefully that should be done soon, and I'm really hoping that the space here will be enough for them. And another idea I had is we do have this innovation center and the activity center. I saw someone create... There's an Aztec and... What is this one? No, we'll do... I think it was this one, yeah. This looks incredible. And could be... I really want to place this in the ruins area. But if I place it there, would it be... It's actually not that bad. It's not too much. And in front right here, we can place some kind of sign. And connect the innovation center somehow with the wall. But that's actually... I do like the look of that. That's not that bad. Alright, well, that's the only issue, is how close it is to this enclosure. We'll play around with it. What I could do is place it a little bit farther from the enclosure. Let's go back here. I need to grab the code for this. Make sure I get that in the description box. Okay, so I'm looking at that path that they made. Maybe we can do something like that. It come out to be right there. Oh yeah, that's no good. It's definitely farther, but what it's done to our path over here is no good. We can definitely have the path go around it. That's no problem. Just gotta make sure that the placement is okay. We had it just a little farther back. Not farther, but just wincy back. I feel like I placed it in somewhat near the same spot. Okay, so regardless, we're gonna have to change the path a little bit, but yeah, it's not bad. Okay, let's grab the delete tool. Sorry to you, guest, because we're a little bit stuck for a bit. Very easy. And I really like that the guests don't disappear in Jurassic Evolution, because Planet Coaster 2, you do a change like that, you definitely have to pause. But the guests still get booted out. So I'm kind of glad that they just walk onto the terrain, because in reality that's what the case is, right? Something gets removed, you just walk over. There's no water, nothing like that. Okay, so let's get the path connected. That should be good. That's operational. Nice. Is there anything else I need to do for this? Okay. Well, we have to make sure we add things like this to bring the overall appeal of the reserve up. And our friends here should be ready to be selected. Oh wow, look at that. We'll do that. Okay. 5 minutes? I don't know why I'm reacting with such shock, but I feel like that's a lot longer than what we've used to deal with before. How are we doing over here? Ready for incubation. We're gonna need one of each. Regardless, so we'll get another one going. Should have done that to start with. Okay. I want to grab more info on this guy. They're discovered in India. That's pretty incredible. Did not know that. Wow. I'm sorry, I started reading in my head. Realized I should have. The things I was reading this whole description up here, and I got lost in it for a bit. Besides its remarkable size amongst. Okay. Nice. Can't wait to see these guys. Since the DLC has been out for a little bit time now, got to synthesize, but I was really looking forward to seeing these guys in action. There's got to be a way to have maintenance just, I think, like we've done here, and add the post. I'm gonna have to do something like that here too. Ranger post, maintain post. What's the range on that? Will this grab everything? Oh, it's like, oh, that's kind of disappointing. Okay. We'll do that. And do something like that. Okay. Maintenance cannot. Okay, so that will be a problem. Oh, how do I? Okay. I just want that fella. Is it because of the wall, maybe? That they're not able to get back in? And reach destination. How about now?
I have control.
Park like that, yeah. Hopefully that's just an easy fix. Buddy, you're literally...
Can't find a roof.
Okay, I'm gonna take you away. And then do that. And you should be able to just return on your own. We'll let you figure it out for a sec. Okay. Incubating. And this is ready. So we had done the female before. Do the male here. Yeah. I do like the look of that. Got a great presence. Now, with my idea on creating a wall there, this is kind of nice. Oh no, it's raining. We do need to add a emergency shelter over here as well. What if we... something like that? Problem is if I try to connect it here, it will not really look wonderful going right into this like that. If I did something like that. Do that for now. I'm just gonna quickly place in a shelter. Someone create a ruins type? Yes, of course they did. Love it. Okay. Definitely place that over here. Yeah, why not? Now they're running around, right? I don't know if we actually need to open this. Because the weather, there was no warning that, you know, weather's bad. Some people are walking, but that's just bad. And do they use this as a shelter too? Because I saw them running into it. Okay, just for their sake, we'll go ahead and open it. Where's the lady who, you know, talks to us about emergency shelters are now open for your safety, you know? Where's that? Where's that person? Okay. Be kind of cool to see them go up the stairs and into the doorway there. So, I can't wait to show you guys that. I'm looking, I remember now that we have these timers. Oh, that's the, okay, that's that. But I don't know why you're stuck. Should be fine. Got a minute left on that. Hopefully this rain goes away soon. What's that song? Rain, rain, go away. Right? Oh, let's definitely release the traditional way. This could look kind of cool. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There she is.
pleased to welcome a pteranodon to the park.
Wait, Pteranodon. Didn't I? Wait a minute. Didn't I do the Did I accidentally? Oh no. Oh, how did I miss that?
There are no unimportant tasks. Small problems can
Okay,
snowball
we're
if they're
gonna-
not dealt with. So let's get on this now.
We're gonna need to... We're gonna rewild them. So sorry, buds. Where is the... There it is. Okay. One, That's another. There was 3. There's the other. Okay. Don't know how I fumbled it, but I did. Okay. How did I do that? I'm so confused. I just don't understand how that happened. Okay. What we should do is add a maintenance post here as well. I should take care of all of those. And we will need... Oh, well, this one's here. No, this guy. Nope. Buddy. Ranger post. Okay, that's ranger post. That's not going to cover all that. We can add it on the inside here. Not inside, sorry. Right on that point there. Okay. Now, I think it's transport, and then we're able to. Be wild. You're about to remove the following. Or no? That's fine. We can afford that.
No problem. Adding task.
Where are they going to take them? It's my question. Just don't drop them off at the Havenport Wildlife Sanctuary. We're not equipped yet for them. Or Havenport Park. I don't know if an amusement park is prepared to have flying species all over the place. When did I do them? I'm all over the place today. When did I do them? Okay. Alright. We're gonna have to... Yeah. First of all, let's take a moment and watch this. Wow. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was just staring at them for a second. Got completely quiet. But the noise that they make is so... like, haunting? Something I would imagine from... what's that author's name? Known for, you know... those dark, dark stories. There's so many. It was not descriptive at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a
Wow.
Titanosaurus to the park.
They really are amazing. Okay. We're gonna have to do another and a female. Wow. Alright, let's get you tranquilized.
Transit has commenced.
Gonna take you guys a couple of tries, I'll tell you that. And not because they're fast, but the amount of dosage that they're gonna need, it's gonna be a lot. Wow, this look always reminds me of like a toucan, a parrot. I don't know why. Tell me you guys see it too. Okay, so we got a male. We're gonna need... Let's see how the male does first. We'll do that first. And I'm seeing too many issues with the maintenance facility, so we're gonna remove it for now and get another one in there. Maintenance, there it is. And hopefully we can find another one theme to what we need. Fortress, a little large. I can only imagine. I think this is what we had before. Okay. Ooh. What is this? Oh, that's not bad. I like that. Okay. We'll do that. Can honestly fit 2 in there. We'll do 1 for now. If we need a second, we'll get that taken care of. Right about there. Gives us enough room to get a secondary one if we need it. Go ahead and connect. And looks like these guys need to be reassigned. Okay. So hopefully this one doesn't have any issues. The other one was beautiful. Like, they really created an amazing looking maintenance facility. I really like the tower that they made. And this one also is really nice. Really like the way you created this top half with the tower there too. I like the canopy for the ATVs. Very nice. We have some very, very talented people in the Jurassic community. Like this. Look at how cool this is. Alright, we were supposed to do things, guys. Transport. Is okay, so this time we'll get the female. Begin incubation. How long is that gonna take? Okay, about 6 minutes. He's totally outside of the gate. Oh no. Let's make sure you wake up. Right. What does that mean? Obstructed. I really hope this space is enough, and if we need to extend it, we can do so by extending this side a little bit here and then move the path over. Because the idea I have for this is, you guys probably already saw it in the intro, but the space it's going to take is not going to be all of this area. Alright. I just kind of want to see what a behemoth this guy looks like from the bottom. Look at the tail. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I have to remind myself, I will literally just stand there and watch and then forget that I'm recording. Be like, wait, you need to do something here, bud. Okay. I want to make the ruins area look very dense and kind of what we've done to the wall here. A lot of overgrown foliage, just... I have this image in my head and I'm really hoping that we can... Forgot to close the shelters. All these people are like, can we leave? But... to get that look in, it's probably going to have to be a lot of custom placing foliage down. It's totally fine. We're going to do that. Going to probably do a lot of this idea where we had these pieces just sunken in. That's a sugar maple. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so once this guy is in, we're going to have to create their environment. They're going to need all their goodies and comforts immediately. Please don't slam them down. Okay, kind of nicely placed. The tail looks a little uncomfortable. Alright. 6 comfort issues. Let's take care of that right away. Okay. So we're tall fiber. We're going to have to get something that's kind of fitting. We can also place down our own, like we've done along the wall. I don't want it to be too tropical because a lot of the tropical foliage will be taken care of on that side of the reserve. Over here we can have a little bit more of like the dead plants kind of look. What is this? Okay. A little too green for my liking. I like that. Yes, not too bad either, but... Do you hear them? It's so haunting. That I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's too... Okay, so I think...
Security should be proactive first, instead of reactive to disaster later. From your recent performance, I think you understand that.
Was George complimenting us or disappointed? I couldn't fully grasp what he was trying to get at. Okay, so we're gonna use this for now, and we'll add our own blended in there just to kind of bring our environment together the way we would like it to be. So tall leaf and then tall fiber. Is there anything else I can add here instead of this? Place it on the inside here. You need quite a bit of it. Okay, and water, of course. Something I was thinking about is we can make some kind of water scene here, like we've done there. And we've got this space right there. Huh. Don't want to block that view. Don't want to block that view, so this would be our best bet since we have the innovation center there. Let's go ahead and raise our terrain a bit here. And then seriously, one of my favorite features in this game is the waterfalls. It is such a cool thing that they've done. Okay. And then have it be right about there. They don't have like a dinosaur ready to release. Okay. They don't need like deep water, right? I hope. Make a little river like that. My problem is that it's a little too thick for my liking. Maybe we can take wetland. Okay, this is where I can take advantage of wetland. Cypress, swamp. Let me see how... swamp is a little too green, and we are kind of saving that for our swamp area back there. Cypress swamp is pretty nice though. I like the kind of misty look it gives. Just want to make sure we don't block too much. We do need to make our waterfall area there look nicer too. Okay. In parts we can do something like that, or how does the marsh look? I can get rid of some of this greenery. Buddy, can I remove? No? Look at the way that tail extends. Okay, they need way more. Got it. Don't you worry about a thing. The reason I'm doing that is I'm trying to see how does the rocks being placed around it look like. We're gonna have to make a custom like rock wall. Okay. Not too bad. Just taking out some of these cypress swamp trees. Yeah, that opens up a little bit there. And you need more tall fiber. What did we use? This guy, I think. No. Do they want the... Okay, they really wanted that. Okay. Too few adults. Do not worry about a thing. That will be taken care of. We'll do this via airlift. Welcome to your new home. Okay. I really wish the maintenance post here would reach that, but sadly, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Titanosaurus to the park.
Let's go ahead and build this up. I don't know if I've decided... Okay, these are the rocks I was using. This is the... Just the huge rocks, okay. Yeah, I really do like the texture, a little bit of the dark tones in there. Oh, these guys are waiting too. Okay. Or the female one is, at least. Wow.
The largest flying animal we humans have ever discovered. The Quetzalcoatlus. Named after the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl, of course. Simply magnificent. These massive winged reptiles once dominated the skies. Now, we can see them doing the same again.
Quite literally one of my favorite flying species ever. Just look at how, like, magnificent they look. So happy that we've added him. Okay, so he is figuring out what's around him. Thankfully. We just need to get him barren. So for that, why don't we do something like this? I have to bring some of the arid back in too, but sand maybe along here. Kind of looks out of place for the environment.
Asset has been transported.
This would take care of just arid. Okay, that also. What is this? Oh, I do like that actually. It's really nice. And that took care of barren. We just need this guy. Maybe like small pockets like that. Really need to figure out. I kind of want to add some kind of ruined temple or something right here. Hopefully, 2 social issues, too few adults. Okay, so let's get you a female friend, and hopefully, there's not a space issue with that. The right one this time? Okay, good. Hopefully, we don't have a space issue. Alright. Oh, look at them. Are you guys happy? Love it. Wow. We do need to get some viewing galleries and need to build this up. I'll finish off this and then we'll come back there since we're already over here. I do want to place a perch. I think we're gonna need to do contraceptives on you, bud, because 2 of you will be more than 2. I think space-wise it'll get a little bit too difficult. Then
stop
improve
looking and get it done.
We're actually about to take care of that pretty soon here. I would love to have a perch point somewhere over here, but where are those? Hopefully there's enough, but just in case, we'll add a 3rd one. Really wish I can just ask you guys where the perch... Oh. Large perch point, aviary. That would be so cool. Right there. And we gotta place another one. Since there are gonna be 2 of them. I just like the idea of having them look over the water area. And let's get a small one for our other buddies here. Oh, we can place them up here. I forgot how large my enclosure actually was. Can never hurt to get a few more in. Okay. Hopefully we see them use that pretty soon. Alright, so we have about 50 seconds on that. Let's see if we can add some kind of temple here. That's the remote viewing, staff center. Let's filter this. I filter for theme. There we go. Okay. Restroom. What was this? Okay. Don't remember that one. Temple viewing platform. Oh, this would be really great for this side over here. We'll definitely do that. That was for Lagoon, Aztec Temple. Oh, scenery. Okay. Skull Island Ruin. That's really cool. Large, but very cool. Could we maybe place that if it's not obstructed? Or too obstructed? Something like that. Really happy that it's the same rock style too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Draco
that looks
Rex
so
to
cool.
the park.
Wish we did that beforehand. Thought I put contraceptives on the Draco Rex. What's going on over there? Oh, excuse me? Okay. Do we do it there or right here? We have this viewing tower right there. And I think I would like to put a perch point right up there. If I place this over here, I think it goes outside of the boundary. So right there seems like the best fit. Just remove these pieces. Okay, can I... Oh, they're all separate. Okay, that's why. Buddy, I just want to remove that. There we go. And let's go back into perch point. Hopefully it's... within the boundary? Yes. How cool would this guy look up here? I mean, yes, please. And then the smaller ones up here. What are these? Got it. You guys are thinking, this guy just found out about perch points and he's putting everywhere. Yes, you would be very right. Okay. Don't like that single palm tree there. Why? Let's, my OCD is just gonna bother me on that. I know this is boulder waste, but maybe if I can... There you go. Nice. Still didn't put something in this section. Oh, please tell me you're gonna go over there. I don't see any of them using the perch points yet. Goes out to... Does it really go out to right about there? Okay. Interesting. Gosh, this guy's so massive. So we had the male before. Wow, look at this. Oh, incredible. We'll get the female this time. Okay. No distractions. Let's take care of the center point here. Big temple. Oh, and they actually put... It was made for this. Wow. Alright. What is the best way for us to put this down? And... give the guest a good view. Do we place it near the water? It says obstructed. That's not good. I think it's because of the flying species there. Yep. I don't want to take away from the waterfall either. Maybe it should be a little bit more centered. We'd have to put some kind of scenery around it to make it look like it's meant to be there. I think adding like ruined stones maybe? Really wish you don't go through the temple. Okay, let's do that. These two kind of complement each other, and really glad that they added their own perch points on this. Love that addition. I'm still at awe of just how massive this guy is. What are your social issues? Okay, that should be taken care of, hopefully. And can't breed, I think by adding a large nest, it should take care of that. Okay. I can't get too locked in with this area because we do need to do two other things. I'm hoping they're just like ruined stone pieces. For foliage, we could... Oh, it doesn't really get that large, does it? This one does. What if we added that around it? Make it look a little bit more settled in the area. Because it looks too nice. Do you know what I mean? It's a ruined temple. We can't have it look too nice and tidy. And then that's debris. It could be nice there, but again, doesn't fully capture what I'm trying to go for. Do they not have just broken stone pieces? Probably have to be rocks that I placed down here. What is that? Even if we took something like that. Like this one. Oh, it can't go sideways? Oh, that's disappointing. Gonna have it angled in a different kind of way. Oh, this is gridded. Don't want that. Oh, this one can though. Things like that really help the area out a little bit. Okay. Do we have any more of those broken type of pieces? Yeah, nice. If I can turn this one? Yes, I can. Yes. Okay. Yeah, just like that. It adds a little bit, and to be honest, I like this piece so much. Oh, it gets so large, actually. Very good to know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Sayarodactylus to
Love
the
that.
park.
Close to 5 minutes on that. Alright, let's get the... Those are the blueprinted ones. Rough rock. Where is the huge rock that we saw? These guys are here. Where are they? Is it this set over here? No, those are default blueprints. Was it really? Yeah, it was this, I guess. Did not know it was tropical. I know I placed a grass there, but now that I'm seeing the way this looks under the temple, it does look kind of cool. Maybe just placing... Not this one. We have... Yeah. Gosh, that looks so cool. Let me see this.
The appropriate information will be automatically selected and displayed.
Oh,
Simply touch the
trying to get
area
that
of the screen
view
displaying
of
the
him walking.
appropriate icon.
I know I can get on the ground. Just wanted to see what they're saying. Okay, it's a little bit, more blended into the environment now. I do like that. Yeah, that's really cool. I think he's on the other side of this temple too. You can hear the Titanosaurus from here. It's crazy. Wow. Seriously, love them. Okay. I'm not seeing many of them, if any. Oh, there you go. I was just gonna say they're not using the perch points, and we've got one. Love it. And these two are happy with each other. They do like to be in the same environment. Status check. Oh. Where's my paleo? Okay. That's a ranger post. We're gonna need another one. Just for them. This, I do eventually need to create some kind of custom barrier for this. I think even adding like a ruin wall situation all around would be kind of cool. And we did need to take care of that as well. But what I can do really quickly here, it'll take care of all of these departments, is add a maintenance post. Something like that. Hopefully they'll do a self-check, but until they don't, we'll go ahead and do this. I do enjoy running the reserve, making sure it's being well run, hopefully not sabotaged like last time, and creating these environments at the same time. So this I'm happy with for now. We'll eventually, you know, just slowly over time, like we've done in past episodes where I'll do some off-camera stuff and then show you guys the results. We'll keep adding to this, but for now, I do like the look of that. I like the way that temple pokes out there. Let's go ahead and start our friends here, the Titanosaurus. You're happy now? Let's make your guys' environment. I think we're gonna need to remove these rocks. Because still too few adults. Okay. I have no problem adding more of you guys. Like quite literally no problem with it. Not sure why I did not do that before. Speeds up synthesis. Definitely need that. Okay. Oh, poor guy. He's got no maintenance post for himself. Okay. Let's go ahead and I don't think I want to do wetland. They don't care for this. Land, woodland. How does woodland? At the end of the day, it's still gonna be rocks. Oh wait, they don't even like that. Why would I add that? So we'll go ahead and add the rocks that we've been liking. I should be favoriting them anyway. All of you guys. All of you get love. Which one is this? Yeah, that's what we need. Can I just heart a whole section? These are different, right? They got a little bit of moss on them? Yeah, they are. Okay. Yeah, they are different. Okay. Go ahead and close this off a little bit. Okay, I'll put a different rock there. We'll make the outline first. Sorry to the facility there. View is a little bit blocked. As much as I love this rock, I think it might be a little too much. Do kind of like the backdrop being those rocks there. And then in the front, something I've done before is add these lovely pieces. I'll figure out what direction I want that to go. I don't know if that works too well. My issue with that is, you know, it looks too symmetrical. Definitely tucked it in, but I worry about it being too random. I think once we really fill up all of our empty areas with foliage, start to look a little bit more complete. Adding these type of guys will definitely help complete that area. Like right there. It really does a lot by sinking in trees like that. It's one of my favorite things to do. A little pocket right there too. It's not too bad. I really think if once we get the ruin walls around this connected to this, that's gonna lock it in. Really hope we can get to my other idea by the end of this episode. How far are we in? About an hour? Okay, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and release our second adult.
Cohabitation issue.
What is that? Everything? Your aggressive trait? Is it okay? Shared with? Huh. Okay. That's not good. Traits. Forgot to see the traits. Something I need to keep an eye on. So she has a problem. I like how she's just he's planted over here on top of the gallery. Hopefully. Huh. Nest. Large. We have a flying reptile nest. Okay, that's right. They have different. There it is. Is there a different size though? Okay. Oh, it is meant for this guy. Wow. Huh. For some reason it can go there. Do we just send it? Not hidden? They have a problem with that. As they should. Okay. Absolutely love it, but placing it right in the center, I don't know if that's going to be such a great idea. Here, it's obviously in the water, it's not going to work. Wonder if there is more options here. Temple aviary. Cliff nest.
Given all the day-to-day challenges we face, the last thing we need is disease spreading among our dinosaur population. If we ignore this, it'll become a disaster. So let's get it sorted.
Just wish the rocks. If anything, we'd have to make our own version. It'd be like that. How's that not hidden? Partially. Oh. Completely. Okay. That's what I want. And I like how it's kind of tucked into the rocks there. Perfect. Love that. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's really tucked in there. What's going on, buddy? Uncomfortable is I don't see anything about space though. No like species, dislikes everything. No eligible partner. Oh, because we okay, if I turn this off for you two, will that settle that? Because your buddy here doesn't seem to have that issue. Let's see if we turn that on. We'll come back to you. Okay. So, continuing on. These guys here. We need to add some kind of temple ruins type of vibe, but I do want to experiment with the idea of adding one of these walls along the border of that enclosure. Like, what if we did take this and instead of done the idea of what we did here, and sync this where this is along the path where the guests are looking in. Let's experiment. You guys will find out with me if this is going to be an epic idea or a disaster. I mean, not disaster, but it's not making too much sense. But something like that, right? And we have to do something there. And put a tower piece right there. Probably be the best bet. Did something like that. And the guests are still able to look in. Okay, I like the look that it's adding, but is it too many open like windows? We may need to kind of close off some of these or do something different in different areas. back there, we can do something different. Here. Don't want to block the gate. It's not like they use the gate anyway. Ow. Why would you do that? Now we gotta make sure it's lined up again. And it's raining. Okay, so I'm gonna go quickly do this so you guys don't have to get bored of me placing walls around. And I'll be right back. Alright, and I have completed the wall. And while I was doing that, a storm did just hit us. Agitated cohabitation. So we may need to tranquilize our buddy here. Try again. Just agitated. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna give it another try. And hopefully it's not a problem. What is going on here? You guys are agitated. Diseased. Hopefully bracken poisoning. Wow. I always gotta make sure we come back and check on these guys. Ground leaf. You guys are missing a lot of ground leaf. Okay, that takes care of ground nut, but God, we don't want to block that view too much. Storm, go away, please. Makes me nervous for the dinosaurs. Oh no. The old age. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Get another female in there. If they can get away with... Wish I can rewild. Didn't I open up more? Yes, I did. Okay. Once the storm is gone, we'll check up on these guys. Transport. Yes. Hopefully. I have too many problematic traits after this. But we can't control that. We'll have to work with what we get. Okay. Storm is gone. Nice. You guys are happy. Just need more adults. Okay. That is being taken care of. Don't you worry about a thing. Like a turtle from afar for a second. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I do like it because these guys are just so large you can still see them. And then being able to look through like that is kind of cool. What I should have done, oh my gosh, why did I think about this? Is put a grid fence in the center or along that. Yeah, okay. As tedious as it's gonna be, I'll definitely do it off camera and show you guys next time. Not gonna bore you guys because, you know, the shape is definitely something that I'm gonna have to work around. It's not a difficult shape at all, but it's gonna take some time to get taken care of. Let's go ahead and get a viewing gallery in. There she goes. Hope you have a wonderful life and an environment that is not too bothersome for you. Love the way you're just sitting there. Wow. Oh wow, I'm sorry for blinding you guys, but how cool is that shot? I'm gonna turn my... There you go. A little random cinematic scene for you guys. With the side of flashbang blindness. Wow. That's so cool. I could look at this all day. Alright, let's go back to normal. Okay, so I think this incubation is done, right? Or ready for incubation. Did I do 2 more? Okay. We did female last. We'll do another male. Almost ready on that one. Our female friend. And let's get some viewing galleries here. I believe I got a tower one that's kind of cool. So this is the one we have here. We'll do... I have 2. Okay. So I got this one. I have to have a path come through the center. Really cool though. What does that look like? Okay. The invisible fence is a problem here. Got it. This one though should not be a problem, right? Just looking at where it's being placed, I think it shouldn't be too bad. And then we'll get another one like that. Wonder if we have more. Let's go. What is this one? Oh, that's kind of cool. Just the view they're getting. Okay, I think right about there should be good. And then over here, we'll get a more standard type of viewing gallery. Yeah. What is this one? Remote? I think I do want to add a remote viewing gallery too. Okay. So they have a problem with this one, right? Yeah. And we see... What is this? I haven't seen this one. It's another Sam Neill, Okay. Wow. Alright. Actually, because it's here, let's go ahead and get these connected. Before I forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing platform ready for you to gain an
I forgot that contract was
This good
going.
work is going straight on your permanent record. I'm kidding. There is no permanent record. Not one that's written down, at least.
Okay. Thanks, Cabot Finch, for another one of your famous one-liners, or multiple. Okay. Now this could be kind of nice. I wish we had more versions of it.
ladies and gentlemen,
But I do like how the area is kind of coming together
for you to observe our magnificent
by using the same scenery piece set the way we are. Really helps a lot. Okay. So that was the one we just used. Really glad that they added to my downloaded so I can check the codes later. Makes it very helpful. Okay. I keep seeing this and I wonder what this is. Oh wow. Okay. Not gonna work for us, but nice. Attractions. This is what we just grabbed, right? Yeah. What is this? Nope. You've seen that. Nursery. Oh, there's more pages. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. 208 pages. Okay. If you guys happen to be watching my videos, the people that created these, just want to give you guys a big thanks and a ton of gratitude. Because you guys are very creative. You've made some really, really cool blueprints. And it's helped me a lot in achieving the kind of looks that I want, like we are right now in front of us. And of course, download codes, description, right in the description box. English again escaped me. But yeah, you guys can always catch them in the description. I always love making sure that you guys are able to download them as well and give some love. Okay, is there a filter that I can do here? Okay, so buildings is 1. Temple, rebirth. Thank you. No results found. Okay, 3 pages. That makes it a lot easier. And really get a good look at what we need. Chaos theory. Wow, this is cool. Ooh, I love this. Maybe like over here. But have to kind of figure out. I want the guest to be able to look at this side too. And yes, you can never have enough of these viewing galleries. Okay, guys? I want them all. Okay. What is this? What's going on here? The image looks crazy. Okay, I understand it more now. The image is just crazy. Chaosery. This is a really cool viewing gallery, but the colors and the scenery pieces aren't going to work for us. That's Euro. This one we had just used, right? Yeah. Evo squares. Is this... What in the heck? Okay. It's like the quarter of the size of my reserve. I was worried it was going to remove this. You have to go back in like that. No worries. We are experts at this now. Okay, we'll go to page 2. I think if I can get one more, I'll be happy. This one seems a little bit nice and simple. Yeah. That's kind of cool. And it doesn't really block the view of the waterfall either. Got another one right here. I really like that. Maybe we can place this on this side. And the one I saw before, I don't know why I do this to myself, because the more I download, the more codes there are going to be in the description. Why? Why make it this difficult? You know what? You guys have created some epic stuff. It's worth checking out. Oh, they're so cool. I feel like I should save some of these for other areas. I forgot we used that one. Let's go back to that. That is kind of nice. Was it this one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, just so we don't have like too many different set pieces here. I want to confuse it too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Okay. No one can say that there wasn't enough viewing galleries. I'll quite literally be offended. Okay, so this path kind of leads up to there. Got 2 viewing galleries here. We can fill that up with something. Okay. And right here, honestly, even making a large sign would be really cool. Let's get another friend. I believe they should be ready. Yes, they are. Hopefully space won't be an issue now if we add these guys. We'll wait till the heli is ready. Because there will be like 2 to 3 extra steps if we do traditional release now. Okay, and then this one. Let's see here. Short-lived, intolerant. So I think that's the issue, right? That negative trait right there is going to be a problem for us. Let's try to incubate another one here. Not sure why I haven't done that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome
We also need to make a place for the Mutodon. No matter how insane this species is, it looks... Okay. Let's see how that is. Everyone here is chilling? Until we can get you a buddy. 2 few adults. Don't worry, bud. That's gonna be taken care of. How are you guys doing? Let's get... Since I'm not putting a viewing gallery there, maybe... It looks like the limit is at 3 and above. So we'll see how they do. Currently transported. I should give the guest a lot more views to see these gigantic beasts. Ah, the tail comes out all the way to here and he's over here. Or she. Okay. I think I want to add a viewing dome inside.
we are pleased to welcome Titanosaurus.
Small dinosaurs and... Okay. This is the remote. I think this is what I want. Entrance, yes. Once we have one there, it'll be like the go-to area. And then as for the dome itself, looks like it's the same as we have on the other side, huh? With the perch point. Do we not have... Why is that blocked? Could I maybe make a custom one? Placing this in the center there would be kind of cool. That's Lagoon, remote dome, Jurassic World remote dome. I do like that. Or do we put the log? I haven't used the log in a while. Nah, I don't think the log is gonna work for us here. For the swamp area, for sure. Restroom coverage low. Okay. That, yes, I do understand, is a big problem. Just looking for a spot for the restroom. Why don't we place it right next to the emergency shelter here? Yes, Aztec Restroom. Perfect.
Asset delivered.
May need to place one like right here too. 4 of them. Missing tall fiber. Okay. I got you, bud. Alright, just a little bit like that. We're gonna have to come back and add more, of course. Let's go ahead and see what intolerant, and this was the other guy. Okay, I'm gonna test it and see if we run into the same issue. Oh, that's such a cool looking male. Oh, I want it. We need a female. Oh, wow. Oh, actually, you know what? That's really cool. I love that. All right, so we'll do that. Let's hope. Let's hope it's not a big issue. Close to 8 minutes on that. All right. Let's get a kind of scene started here. Question for these guys. Do they... Yeah, they don't... Multiple nests required. Huh. I don't think that they... What if I place that there and then place another one? What would happen with that? They need them nearby? Interesting. Maybe we don't place it over there then. Why is community creations blocked right now? Someone please tell me. Not a smiley face. We'll see how that plays out. Okay. Blueprints. Viewing dome, castle kit, Great Aztec Temple. So I could place this in here, and it would look really cool next to our Titanosaurus, just because the size and scale of the temple and the size and scale of the Titanosaurus. It'd be kind of a nice complement. But then we're blocking these two dome viewing galleries, and does it make the space just too busy then? Could place something small there and maybe have it peek out of our waterfall here. Have to place maybe some rocks to cover up this backside though. But oh, if it comes from the water though, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute here. Okay, how does it look from here though? Like that. Okay, and then grab one of these guys. Gotta lock off. It's right about there. Okay, just about that. I love that. Like seriously, love that. I just wish I could place some flying species in here, and they can be perched on that. Also perched on this and then perched everywhere else. I just want them everywhere. Okay, and then do I have any maybe towers? Don't recall. This is the other one. This is really cool too. Should I have done that? No, we already used that over there. Yeah, right there. Temple viewing. I mean, yes, we've used this. I just want the temple. I know they won't be able to see anything, but it would look kind of cool. We'll place this right here. Oh, it has to go that way. Sorry. Yeah, if we place... Constructed. Oh, it would have to go on the outside. Like, am I doing too much? I don't know what they're but it's just the way it complements that temple there. I really like that. Problem is, their view is gonna be not really a view. Unless I maybe lower this. Then we'll have to kind of cover that area up. And then one of these flatter rocks here. Lovely. I think I want to change the color of this down here. These guys, just want to make sure it's something they like. Need more top fiber. Okay. Wetland. Nope. Don't want to do that. We'll just change the color. Oh, it hearts the environment. I like that. Yeah, we'll do that. I like that idea. Same thing there. Yes, that's so much better. Okay, lovely. What if we did that? No. No, I'm doing too much. We could, though. Since they need tall fiber. I don't know if this is the one that is just too... Yeah, okay. Kind of use this around here. Yeah, it's just too tropical. Sorry, I know they love it, but it's not really going with our environment. What was this one? Okay. I think it was this guy, yep. Kind of sprinkle these around. Not there though. You know what? That's what you get. You deserve to get smacked by that tail for the way you guys' driving habits are. Sorry, buddy. I know you're sleeping. Just gonna do a little landscaping around you. Yeah, again, that's just a tropical. I know they like it, but doesn't work for us. Do some regular grassland. I don't think they use nest, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, I am kind of afraid of this because she could either be happy or say that she wishes not to coexist with her new friends. Immediately. 5 environmental issues.
To welcome a Quetzalcoatlus.
Okay, she's gonna figure it out first, I think. Oh, happy. Alright. Don't bother. Let her figure it out. Alright, they're friendly. They're chilling. Let's not question it and just walk away. Alright. We're an hour and 44 minutes into the episode, and we really built this environment up. It's just the other idea I had. You know what? Let's do it. Because like I said, off camera, I'm going to add a little more to this, add a little more to this too. But really happy with the way it's looking right now. Just like the presence these guys have. And then even having this innovation center the way where it is right now. I do need to... I think the best thing I can do in the frontier is add ruins and the rocks that we like. Oh, that's environment, scenery, all. Crazy that we can hear those guys all the way out here. The Titanosaurus. Since the rocks are right there, a great way to complement them is to maybe place it over here as well. Right? That's a thing. And then right here. So it's not on the path. Honest, I actually don't mind covering up that platform there. It's a little bit too symmetrical. We'll have to make some adjustments. Yeah, it does kind of lock that look in a little better. And then sugar maple, yes. See what that looks like. Is this also? Oh yeah, it's a larger version. Yes. Please. Okay. I love how many guests are in the reservoir now. It is a packed house. We do need to check what guests are saying though. Okay. One thing I wish is the outline that we have for, let's say, like this tree piece. Wish there was an option to opt out of it. I know it's very helpful in other circumstances. But sometimes it does kind of block what I'm trying to see. What do we think, you guys? Should we... Oh, that was a sycamore maple, not the sugar. Yeah, that still works. Because I think I did place some of those, yeah, around there. Kind of coming out of the rocks there. That looks a little funny. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. And let me see here. My only problem right now is this patch of emptiness. Whoa, where did this come from? Are those the rocks that we need? Okay. Can I bring this here and take it apart, maybe? Like, let's say I want... This is so cool. Wow, I really love this. Like, let's say I just want that. Not you. You like that rock though. And then not too much. I'll place it down like so. So those are the rocks we're using. That and this kind of completes that section there. Then I want to grab this whole temple. We do already have one. Let's grab this. Not you, not you, not you. Come with me, friend. Your new home. Sure, that it does make sense. So a lot of what I want to build throughout this area is to make it look like things are, you know, left over. And actually, can I? Ooh, can. Something like that. Love that. We have one right there. I think that would be kind of nice compliment. Okay, and there's something else on this. This is so cool. Maybe one of these, like, take everything off. Grab that. That's right, there's perch points on this. Something like this. Was it blocked too much? Get rid of you. And where's that perch point? There it is. Okay. Kind of nice. Maybe fill in some foliage around this area. The foliage that I want to use. This could kind of bug that environment a little bit. Really sell that look. Yeah. And then we did do, yes, this side. Hanging around the nest. Oh, no way. Oh, there are. 20 seconds and 40 seconds. Oh, I kind of want to see some baby Titanosaurs. How large are they going to be? 10 seconds. Alright, we can wait. What's the issue here? I need more. 1 second. Yes. Oh, they're so cute. Look at their noses. Oh, I love that. Wow. Okay. Very lovely. Ranger team checking on. Came to check out the new babies and just get smacked. Alright, so absolutely love this set. Shoutouts to you. Hopefully they're not. Oh no, they are connected. Okay. Let's split from group. Delete. There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome
Okay.
Titanosaurus to the
We need a plaza and we need You're happy. That's good to know. What's going on? 3 environmental issues. Ground fiber. Yeah, those are the babies. You need more wetland as well, huh? Okay, buddy. We'll add this for now. So you guys are going to consume this. Shelter coverage is low too? Okay. It's always something new with you guys. Wetland we can take care of pretty easily. Let's get the marsh. Kind of want it to come up to this temple ruin here, or just ruin. Do like the idea of that. And then even along this back here. Sorry, we're kind of getting rid of some of the trees, but I think I like the idea of having these walls act as if they're kind of sunken in. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Okay. This has everything, but it just doesn't work for our environment. Maybe I should stop fighting it. Babies say they need it. They need it. I like the look of that. Just turn to its side. Okay. Oh, it's really... You guys we're not satisfying your needs here. Alright. Is it... I think what I could do is decrease the size of this. That was a nice chunk. The nest probably along the water here. There you go. Okay, for now. I just don't want them to be uncomfortable. You guys know what I mean? Yeah, might have to. Water is. They have way more enough. Wait, what? They have more than enough water. So we can get rid of some of that. Go around leaf is what's needed. 50%. Wetland is still good. Buddy, you guys are 77. And we've disrupted our wetland. 107, okay. Ground fiber. Why? That's ground fiber, right? Okay. This. Then, wetland. Sorry if this frustrates you guys, because you guys are probably like, well, there's a better way to do it. But I'm still learning. Do you like that single tree there? Alright, this is gonna cut into our ground leaf. For now, we'll do that. I'm not gonna spend an hour on that. I would never, but it looks a lot more complete with this area a little bit filled in now too. I do like that. Alright, did not realize how much effort it takes to build out your enclosures the way you want it to be. Makes sense, but I really am happy with the way this is settled into the area. Especially this entrance. This is really cool. I have to figure out how to make a sign. Sadly, the lettering doesn't get as large. But next time what we're going to do is I'll have this area completely finished. I'll get a better idea of what I want to do to fill these gaps in. And we'll do 2 things. We're going to place an amphitheater. I'm not going to tell you who is going to be in the amphitheater, but some of you guys might be able to guess. It's pretty obvious who we all want to add. But that's going to be right over here in this corner. And then we'll fill in some of the more spaces that we need to. I do have an idea for a shopping center and some more things along this. Probably just not advertise, but just really sell the look of this enclosure along these gaps here. I think that's the best thing we can do. And then next time we'll also, besides doing the amphitheater, we'll also add the dinosaur encounter with our 2 new species, the Titanosaurus, right? And right, I don't want to sound that dumb.
Titanosaurus.
Yeah, see, I said it right. What are you guys talking about? And the Minmi. Minmi, yeah. So we'll get those 2 settled in right about here. There's gonna be their area. What's up, maintenance? You guys taking a break? And then the Dracorex. Where is it coming from? Bracken poisoning. What's up, guys? Can I put in the water like that? These guys really needed a larger enclosure, to be honest. Yeah. I'm gonna have to come back and put contraceptives on all of them. They need to stop. We're gonna have if anybody's ever seen my Planet Zoo series, there's an alligator situation we had. There was just too many of them. I love this. I really do. I wonder what it looks like in this view. Wow. Shadows are definitely dark, but okay, yeah, it was the clouds. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. Okay, there we have it. So, you guys know, I have some homework to do. Gonna completely get this whole area taken care of, add the necessary scenery pieces and whatever we need to improve the environment with. In the next episode, we will get our amphitheater, our dinosaur encounter area taken care of, and for sure, we'll have the whole ruins area complete. Because this is gonna be cool. I'm so excited with the way this was a way to get working on the Rebirth DLC, and a lot of it was kind of done on the fly, and a big thanks to Evolution for creating this kit with the wall pieces. Actually, this kit right here, this came in so handy and was so necessary. Even helped us create the enclosure wall here, which I want to hear your guys' thoughts on. Do you think I should go in a different direction, or do you think this is kind of cool? I would love to hear what you guys think about it. But thank you guys. This was a lot of fun. Our reserve is, can we say 25% done? Yeah, 25%? Kind of 25, because we do need to finish the ruins. But this is, I love that. I love the way that wall sits along the cliff and the water right there. Wow. But thank you guys for joining me on another episode of our Emerald Coast Reserve. And until next time, I hope you're having a wonderful day as well as a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.